Alright, I have a picture.
We get to tell them.
Let's do it. Hey, 2K fans, my name is Alexis
Bitch, I don't
Morgan.
And I'm
care.
Chris Manning. Welcome to the NBA 2K20 demo. We're from 2K TV,
Skip
and we
the
just
shit.
want to take a brief moment to share with all of you how excited we are about NBA 2K20's My Career Mode.
Once again, 2K has managed to further blur the line between
Bitch, I
game
don't
and
care.
reality
Let me
with the most
fucking make my
authentic and
player,
engaging
man.
experience to date.
Building your
Damn.
legacy begins with building your My Player.
You're totally right, and that's why this year, the first thing
let
you'll
me
do is
go.
set your potential using the brand new My Player Builder.
I have already spent hours experimenting on different builds.
The builder basically lets you create your own archetype from scratch.
Absolutely, we've given you the tools to build your My Player however you want. I even got to choose my own
The
takeover.
demo gives you the power to create
Alright, bitch, let me
15
fucking
builds and
play.
test each of them completely upgraded in a full NBA game.
And of course, any My Player builds that you create will be waiting for you as soon as you launch NBA
That's
2K20.
great. Now let me
So from
fucking
all of us
make
here at 2K Sports and 2K TV, we hope you enjoy NBA 2K20 as much as we do.
Finally, fuck. Shit about what y'all gotta say. No face cam, bro. I'm just gonna make my player ugly as fuck real quick. We just start with the default, I guess. Go in depth. That's not even gonna fucking care. I'm gonna start with the shot slasher shooting guard. Ugly ass nigga, fuck. Let's go with the oh shit. Hold on. What the fuck? How do you do this shit? This is weird, bro. What the fuck? What's up, bro? Hey, when you gonna be on, dude? Go away. What the fuck? This song is ass. What? Hold on. I don't give a fuck about defense. Yeah. Trying to get some playmaking advantages. Fucking. I ain't doing no fucking hook shots. I know that shit. Let's do. Lateral quickness. Alright. What? Is change anything? No. Gotta be swole, man. See all these. Let's do that for now. Nice ass. Please do. Update. Yeah, fuck strength. This motherfucker is ugly, dude. God damn. Alright. Can I change this fucker's face? God damn. Ugly as shit. Go to like 90. Go like that. What the fuck? Hold up. This is weird. Hold up. Up that gold. The thing. Sound high. That's good, I guess. How about Fame Acrobat? Was that like Relentless or something? Yeah. Oh, that's Relentless. That's hot. Yeah, what's that do? Oh, that's fuck it. Alright. We'll just do a fucking pogo stick. That sound gay as shit. Worm. Big pot. What the fuck is wrong with this head?
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us, and we're here to check out a My Player build for NBA 2K20.
Hold on, this camera angle is shit. Okay.
You don't want to miss this. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Toronto Raptors.
I must have
Hello,
missed where I could
everyone. I'm
customize my
Blake
player
Siga
because this
with
dude
our
is ugly as
experts,
fuck.
Tim Swartz
I
and
get to see
Brian
where I can change
Beneficemi.
that.
Anyone else excited to check out this My
Bro,
Player
just
build?
score. I just want the ball.
Absolutely am. One of the best parts of 2K, working on your MP, seeing how far you can go. Tonight will be a good indication of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. You know, the scoreboard, the box score, the highlights, they all never lie. So we can see ratings and this and that. But once the lights go on, once the arena is packed, we
I need to know if they let you
see
change
how
all
good
the
your mind
animations.
really
Hold on.
is.
Give me my shit.
And what an opportunity here to see what you can do on this Raptors team that won their first ever NBA championship
back.
just last year.
Yeah, and it's crazy coming in
Yeah,
here
my
as a
God,
wing
no
player.
edge.
I mean, you talk about big shoes to fill. The claw, that's right, Kawhi Leonard, he's gone. But it's a chance for somebody to step into this role. And if you can handle the pressure, I have no doubt about it that they can find success.
Yeah, it's not only the pressure, but as a younger player, the maturity level, experience. Kawhi learned so much under Popovich, the
Score,
championship he won in San Antonio, then with the Raptors. This is an MP build where you're going to have all eyes on him.
Now here's My Player.
Hey, just call this motherfucker my player.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Let's see how that works.
Lots
Okay,
of contact there, missing the shot, but he'll shoot
Trying to
two.
test the roulette.
That's going to go on
I did.
Thompson.
Usually, you want your wings to play assertive offensively, and my player
I'ma see if you can
by
airball.
doing just that.
I just gotta see. Oh,
He hits one
Yeah, I
and
guess
misses
not.
one, each at the line.
alright.
And here are the Warriors. Right side, Curry. Pass to Cauley-Stein.
Hurry up and score.
Now
Don't take
Thompson.
too fucking long.
Gasol
Shoot.
defending. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range,
God damn.
it's hauled in by Siakam.
Look at this shit.
My Player outside.
Had to test it. Had to test it.
And again, Toronto no good.
Not the best shot, long range, and defender right in his jersey.
And that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. He can take that shot away from you, and he can do it pretty easily.
Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a
Strange
big
thing.
gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Dude, he just like,
Well,
nah,
most
fading.
NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers. So they need the next generation of Raptors, and obviously Pascal
This jump
Siakam
shot
is
slow
great.
as shit.
I do think they want the young guys who can win now. The East is still open, and Toronto is still, I think, a player away from returning to the finals. As we saw last year, anything can happen once you make it. Nick Nurse isn't afraid to play rookies at all. So if you play here, your number will be called.
Drills the three-pointer.
Beautiful feed. Draymond, known as a physical guy, but he also plays with great awareness and skill, especially passing.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now here's My Player. Guarded by Russell. Pass to Gasol.
Motherfucker ain't got no energy. God
That
damn.
one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
crazy.
The Warriors leading. And it's D'Angelo Russell penetrating.
An excellent penetrator who attacks when he sees a lane. You can't allow Russell to burn you like this.
Time called here. The Raptors.
You still
decide
gotta
to
wait
talk it
5
over.
fucking seconds.
He's
to
watching
see it.
a lot of shots
Yeah.
they normally make, rimming.
Bro, hurry up. Just let me in.
Substitution. Draymond Green.
My Player left side.
Does that
A
come as
shot from
contested?
20 feet.
Yeah, that's
A
contested.
rebound
Okay.
by Green. Now, let's say you're a wing that is tasked with playing alongside Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. How would you ensure a successful fit, guys?
Well, I think defensively, Blake, you could really blend in well with him. He's a quick thinker who has phenomenal length, and that to me means if you can defend with his same kind of vigor, you can really slow down opponents.
And he's a great transition
Dude, I need to
player,
change
too.
the animations. Let me back the fuck out of here real quick and see if I can edit this dude. Then I'm gonna pull up as a 99 or something. It's a load faster shit. Thank you, goddamn. You can't go back to it? Hold on. What? Hold on. You can't go back to a build you already? Yeah. What the fuck? That's crazy. Let's do a pure post. So that's stack B right here. Yeah. I'm trying to be strong. Alright. I'm gonna fuck up on my frame. That's it, right? Yeah. 90 equals fade. It's a decent 3, what the fuck? Guess we can post hook. 3. Really go fuck about 3 throw. I might just keep that down. This to like a 70. 75. That's good. Wait, what the fuck did I pick for my was I a center or a power forward? Let's do the same thing, huh? Alright. Big post fades. Superiority. I don't care about those really. Fuck it, put it there. Hold on. 65 to goddamn. I'll just go 7-3. Does this change? Interior defense. You get less strength. I don't know if I guess worth it for that. Let's put that shit right there, huh? Close. Ready for test 99, bitch. Let's put these down a bit. Guess I'll just do. I don't even do hooks like that. Deep phase, Hall of Fame. This is what I should have put on the other dude. Goddamn. Guess that, I don't fucking know. I should have put this on the shot creator too. No, I'll just go with that. Shit is fucking weird, bro. There's spoon technician. Chase down artists. Do that silver and then we get these brand new. Alright. After this dude, I'm probably just gonna make a pure sharp. See how that do. pure sharp shooting guard, then I'll probably try a pure playmaker, something like that. I don't know. I want to see how the dribbling is with the left stick stuff, but they don't let you change the animation, so I don't know if I can really do that. I don't even think I changed my jumper on this dude.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. NBA 2K20 and the My Player build process is what it's all about, baby. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Courtside, along with Brian Benefitemi and Tim Swartz, Blake Suniga here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all eyes are on My Player tonight. Reminds me a lot of myself back in the day. A lot of attention. It was a lot of distractions, but all the fans are here. They're intrigued to see it play. And really, I'm curious as well.
I
You just
did not give you
never know
animations.
what will happen until the refs toss up the tip. Could someone drop 50 tonight? Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a buzzer beater? We all have no idea. This is why we play the games.
And for the Raptors, lots of movement after that championship team, but they seem to have a very solid front court.
Well, Marc Gasol is one of the most consistent players in the NBA, but he's getting older. Can't play as many games or minutes. So joining Toronto means you'll still get plenty of chances at that position.
Yeah, and you'll also get great guidance from Gasol, who is one of the nicest guys in the league. Remember, too, this front office is looking for the next big. So this MP build is sort of an audition to be the front court player of the future.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Green inside. He's against Siakam. Second shot opportunity. Up again.
I swear to God.
On the putback.
You see the length helping Cauley Stein there. It's what allows him to be a factor on the boards.
My Player inside. Cauley Stein defending.
I need a fucking new post fade, dude. That's crazy.
My Player inside. He's against Cauley Stein. And My Player gets it to go.
All about the body control there. Love how My Player stayed with it despite the aggressive defense.
Green outside. Russell covered by Powell. Russell with the bucket.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
Pass to My Player.
Come on.
And My Player throwing it down.
There we go.
Hard.
Put that on the highlight reel. My Player might have just started his career, but he's already looking to get into the dunk contest.
Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a big gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Well, like most NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now, remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers. So they need the next generation of Raptors. And obviously, Pascal Siakam is a great start.
I do think they want the young guys who can win now. The East is still...
Shit, I want to get my takeover.
Toronto is still, I think, a player away from returning to the finals. As we saw last year, anything can happen once you make it. Nick Nurse isn't afraid to play rookies at all. So if you play here, your number will be called.
Now, here's Russell. 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And as a defensive specialist, Cauley Stein is an effective part of this rotation. Now he must evolve his offensive game as well.
The Raptors trail.
Assist.
Shots good by Lowry.
He greened
They
it
didn't
too.
have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Back to Curry. Pass to Burks. Curry. Just 5 to shoot. High post try. And it's Cauley Stein missing.
Give me the ball.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter scoring the ball.
Come here, little bitch.
Now here's My Player. Guarded closely. And My player.
Dude, this shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Hard.
And that's the show of power you want from my player. Big man doing some damage.
And I'm intrigued by the idea
get my
of
take,
being
though.
an
Get my
empty
take.
big man and playing with Pascal Siakam. How would you complement his skill set, guys?
Well, for his size and position, Siakam rebounds the ball really well. So as a big man, I would work my tail off on the
Man,
glass, and
wait, let me
together
get that.
we could inhale every rebound together.
Here, help.
Absolutely, Tim. And if you have Siakam helping you snag those
Dude, this shit is
boards,
too easy.
as a big in a my player build, it can really help you get out quicker in transition. We know that everybody loves a big that can run the break. So if Siakam covers you on a rebound or two, you better make sure you're getting your butt down the court.
Bitch, I should have snatched
Curry,
that.
good.
Working the defense over in the painted
That's
area.
crazy.
Curry with the smooth teardrop.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
I hate waiting 5 seconds for that shit. It took too long. And the takeover, takeover goes down. That's fucking gay.
Quarter 2, and we're about
It should
2
stay,
minutes
bro.
in.
It's just done.
Pass to Green. Here's McKinney. Six on the shot clock. Thompson outside. To stop the run. Tipped away.
Big steal.
Powell with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break.
Yeah, wow. Stop playing.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Well, it's tough to stop
Oh,
bigs
shit.
like my player inside like that. Sometimes all you can do is foul them.
He hits a second from the line. The Warriors trailing. The Raptors might have won the NBA title last year, but they're back in that underdog role after losing Kawhi. What can they do to get back to the promised land?
Well,
Well,
me
it
one.
starts first and foremost with 2019 Most
Get it real
Improved
quick.
Player
Nah, you got it.
Pascal Siakam. He really jumped onto the scene last year, and I'd like to see him continue to improve and take more of the offensive load. Maybe get that average over 20 points per game. But after losing Danny Green, too, he signed with the Lakers. The Raptors could use shooters
that
to
shit
put around
was
Siakam
snatched.
and Marc Gasol.
And I think some youth as well. I mean, they have a nice core, but they're vets in Gasol, Ibaka,
Green.
and Lowry. But who is the next star? Could it be OG Anunoby? You just know Nick Nurse wants some younger
dude.
guys to test out.
Van Vliet, let me get
Quarter,
that.
they've had the right approach, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, when all else fails,
No.
getting to the charity stripe can really be a
No, bro, you cannot. No, go downstairs, dude. Well, my dog had ran up here. Go in there.
great way to change the momentum in a game.
Let you regroup, stops the clock. Now that's a quick bucket. He was very solid in transition.
Well, he does love the chance to get out and run.
And almost
You're too
4
little.
minutes gone in the second
didn't work,
quarter
that
of
didn't
play.
work.
And he drops in the layup off glass.
Man, their offense has really cranked up in the second quarter.
Jeez, that field goal percentage is now in the
I just wish I
60s.
could change my
It's
post fade. I
tough
don't
to
get
beat
enough
them
space off.
when they shoot it like that.
Thompson outside. Back to Russell. Launches it.
Green.
Trifecta!
Good passing, setting up a lot of buckets. That's been a real key.
A
Oh,
lot of
unmute
dime
this so you don't hear
dropping
that bar.
going on out there. I think I can see some on the court.
Pass to my player. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Toronto.
At the offensive end, he has done really as much as they could have hoped for today.
New arena, new all-star, new bench. It's a season of changes in Golden State.
Moving from Oakland to San Francisco without Kevin Durant. Also without Klay Thompson while he gets back from that ACL injury he suffered in the finals. Steph Curry is going to need to get back into MVP mode. But remember, they added an all-star guard in D'Angelo Russell. Me personally, I can't wait to see D'Lo and Curry play together.
Me too, Tim. I mean, what an offensive show those two will put on, especially when Klay Thompson is back. Now, the bench is paper thin, so expect the starters to play a lot. However, come playoff time, are you going to tell me that you want to face a team with Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green? Didn't think so.
Pass to Powell. My player, Cauley Stein defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. My player.
Going crazy.
Here's Russell. He has 7.
I like this period post. I'm probably going to keep. I'm going to have to tweak the
Now
audio. I
Curry.
don't really know what I'm doing when I was making him, but I'm going to keep this dude probably.
Green right side. The shot off that time. Toronto leading. Pass to my player. The rebound by Green.
It's crazy.
And here's Steph Curry for 3. The Raptors pull it in. To the middle. And stolen by Green. The long 3.
I swear to God.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Raptors on top. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. All right, so 2 quarters down, 2 to go. What have you guys seen from my players so far?
Okay, halftime.
Love the rebounding so far. Don't love the turnovers, but he plays with an aggressive style. It comes with the territory.
And you hit it right on the head. He's been active. He's brought energy. And
Dude, the
really,
post
you'd
fade is so
rather have
weird, 'cause
that than someone who's
Looks like he's
making
still
no
contesting me, but
impact
that
at
only
all.
says 6%. So I don't know. I think it's just the one I got on. Maybe it doesn't
Pass to
matter.
Cauley Stein.
Animation.
And here is Curry. Here's Thompson. Sweet little floater.
I love that recognition from Steph Curry. Has a good understanding
Lowry
for
on the
when to shoot and when to give it up.
My player left side. Gets it to fall. And
Yeah.
he's now 10 of 15 on the game.
Simple. It's really simple right now. Just keep feeding the big man. Right now, my player is in a groove and feeling it.
Green outside. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Cannot lay off Thompson. The release is so immediate. It's almost an insult to call it quick.
My player outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Powell. Back to my player. Again, Toronto.
See, that does not look
Nothing
like no
but money
6%
for him to
cover.
start the half. They're 3
That's
for
crazy.
3.
Now here is Curry. 13 points in this game. Thompson.
I just really want to
Now
take the I should be
Russell.
able to get us. Unless they sub me out for something.
Outside Curry. Thompson. And it's Klay Thompson again missing.
I wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
That's a good question. It's been their edge, no doubt. And in a close game like this, you just look for every edge you can find.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
And it's clear which team has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though. Come on, guys. You should know that.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Thompson. Outside Curry. Takes the 3.
That's
It's hauled in by Siakam. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
no.
My player, Cauley Stein defending. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You want to talk about what a team player is? My player demonstrating what it's all about in passes like these.
Now
This
timeout
timeout
called
better not
by
run the
Golden
tape, bro.
State.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and he wants to tighten up this team defense.
Oh, I swear to God. Come on. Oh, I still got iron. No time.
Curry with it. He's got 19. It's Alec Burks on the wing. That one falls, coming off Stephen Curry's
What is
feet.
the post
And
animation?
that's true leadership. Curry knows it's his responsibility to create for his guys.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Raptors on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Mopping the floor.
And only 1 period left. We've seen my player a bunch tonight. So what did we like, and what does my player need to improve on?
Well, I like how he's fit into their game plan. They've made a concentrated effort to get him the ball in his spots, and he's delivered.
Yeah, it's a great feeling as a scorer to get into this kind of groove. The sense that everything you put up is going in.
Here's my player. And my player moves it down. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands.
Pass to Burks.
What just happened to them? Hold on. That's tough. Look at this. Oh no, my arm.
Count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes them a really tough individual matchup, especially in the post.
That's a big challenge he's taking on, going in there with the big boys. Great job.
Hey, he's at the big boys table now.
Good D by Kyle Lowry.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
My player with it. He's against Cauley Stein. And my player gets it to go.
An effective big man has got to be able to score inside despite tough defense. And my player seems to be developing that skill, doesn't he?
Pass to Green. Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, it's just an unreal advantage as you see Draymond Green getting it done.
Shoots from 12, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there.
Just wish I could change animations on here.
Russell with it. He's against Siakam. Bucket is good.
Now, these fans, they are getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game we've got here.
Absolutely. Almost impossible to separate these teams up to this point. I'll bet this one's close all the way.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
And they double up my player. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Now the Warriors moving it up. And then Klay Thompson with the dunk.
Got to know where Thompson is at all times, especially in transition. So dangerous in these situations.
And they double up my player. On the wing, Norman Powell. Back to my player. Toronto the rebound. There's the double team with Russell. My player, Cauley Stein defending. And stolen by Green. Thompson, left side. The 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Since halftime, he has been on fire.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
He saw his team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got any further out of hand.
And that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. That's a good timeout.
Yeah, and I think, too, another part of the job is to stop these long runs.
Here's Russell. That's another one for him. The Warriors leading. Green outside. Back to Russell. Curry.
Curry, no, that's
And
what's
the Warriors.
Dude.
Another three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Everybody's doubling me now, man.
Outside Russell. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Powell. Thompson, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot because he doesn't miss many of them.
My player inside, guarded by Russell. And it's my player missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Back to Russell. Curry. Pass to Thompson. Fades away. My player grabs the miss. And so it's Toronto with it. 9-point game. Johnson, no good.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
And here's D'Angelo Russell for three.
No contest.
That one falls, coming off Stephen Curry's feet.
And this one, Brian, this is a game that they can be proud of and a win they can be proud of. Tough road win.
And road wins in the G League are especially tough to come by. They deserve a lot of credit for how they came out and played.
Such hard travel, such hard environments. Good job.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W.
Okay.
So we see the
Time to make
Warriors
a
taking the
pure
W
shot.
here.
My player going off tonight in a long.
Okay. Dude, why can you not load a build back up? I ain't even get to play him for that much. I was just in the game that I quit. Like, fuck. That's dumb. Whatever, we got 6 slots, so I'm gonna try to use them all, but that might take a while. So dude, come on. Okay. Pure shoulder. I guess we can. Oh, let me see something. There's gotta be a point. Nope. Okay. Let's see. The default 3-point shot go to an 80. And as a shooting guard, it should be higher, right? Nah, well, it's still 80. Alright. Okay. I want. I think that's what I want right there. Yeah, I don't really care about vert. We're gonna get limitless, corner specialist, kind of shoot, stuff like that. Some more finishing bed. Just don't change nothing. go 6-4. Let's check it. Let's keep that. Spare. Close. Alright, let's see here. Oh, 3-point don't max out until 96. Oh my god. We'll just do 96, then we don't gotta be on 90. Okay. That'll probably be nice. And, hold on, I'll do that's they go with corner. I want a difficult shot down. I'll do that. And then, yeah, that works for me, I guess. That could be nice, but I'm not playing it apart, so might as well just not give it. That's how I like that. 2 upgrades. That might be nice with the shooter. That's gonna be nice with the shooter. That's gonna be nice, bro.
I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. I just want the Lucci, so me and all of my poochies can eat. For his loose change, take his booth thing, got the PF chains, and take him cake and steak or something.
Let's throw that.
Looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something?
Okay. No, go back.
Tell mankind Undertaker coming.
MJ again. See how this goes. So I don't think there's any way to get over 90 shot on a 93 or mid. So I was not seeing it.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to NBA 2K20. A chance to check out a My Player build and see what he's got going on. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Toronto Raptors. Hello everyone, great to be here with my broadcast partners Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. I'm Blake Suniga, and what a contest we have tonight.
Well, this My Player is in the house, and he's who I'm interested in seeing tonight. I want to see how he fits in with this team. Can he adjust his game? We've seen the improvement from an individual standpoint, but let's see him play in a team environment.
I want to see that too, Tim, because coaches and GMs
weird
they want winning players, and to have a long, successful career, which only one of us was able to have, fitting in is paramount. You know, you're going to play in multiple systems, so can you adjust your game? Can you be valuable to any team?
A special chance to play with the 2019 NBA champion Raptors, a team that plays together and led by an innovative coach in Nick Nurse.
Well, if you want to be a wing, there's an elephant in the room. You have to replace perhaps the best player in the world right now, Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard. But the good news is there's no way you can be expected to completely replace his production.
Yeah, I think they're almost playing with house money a little bit, guys. I mean, if you can play anything close to the level of Kawhi Leonard, you've got a chance to be a hero. Now, you've got Kyle Lowry at point and Marc Gasol at the center spot. So around you, you've got this fun combo, and as a my player, it's a cool situation.
Now here's my player. The long three, and again, Toronto with the triple.
With how young and how new he is, defenders are calibrating how to defend my player. They just learned they might have to pick him up way beyond the line.
Here's Curry. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's my player. He's got 6. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I like the way he's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Now here is Curry. With the teardrop. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. And it's going to go on Kyle Lowry.
Always so good at earning those trips to the line. Curry knows how to position his body in a way that'll draw a whistle.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
How good is Steph Curry at the free throw line? If he ever misses more than 1 or 2 free throws in a game, I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building.
And gets it to go.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Guys, it seems like players just move so much quicker these days. You know, being on a team for even 3 years seems like an eternity. Is this good for the league?
Well, after the Warriors' dominance, guys, I think the league wants a more open era of NBA basketball. You know, more teams with a chance, and the more player movement, the better.
I agree. I think with the way the salary cap is set up, more chances for younger guys on cheap contracts. Teams want to hold on to their cap space because so many players are free agents. So many players change teams. So having the space to fit in a player like Kevin Durant can be huge and change your franchise.
Golden State trailing. And here's Russell. Outside Curry. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Raptors.
That's just fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And that's the only way to stop him. The defender has to be all over him with a hand right in his face.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Curry. Russell.
All right, they need to hurry up. They're just wasting my takeover, dang.
It's Klay Thompson on the wing.
Shoot.
That one drops for him.
Well, this is what you want your point guard to do. Russell, nice dime to the open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Better have it when it comes back in.
Once again, Team Dancers.
Let me get that
Toronto in the lead. Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a big gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Well, like most NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now, remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers. So they need the next generation of Raptors. And obviously, Pascal Siakam is a great start.
I do think they want the young guys who can win now. The East is still open, and Toronto is still, I think, a player away from returning to the finals. As we saw last year, anything can happen once you make it. Nick Nurse isn't afraid to play rookies at all. So if you play here, your number will be called.
Now here's my player. He's got 15.
Yeah, you were asking setting screens, bro.
From deep three-point range, knocks down the trifecta.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Here's McKinney. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now my player. From way back. And Curry with the rebound. He's got a clear path. Here's Robinson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I love that recognition from Steph Curry. Has a good understanding for when to shoot and when to give it up.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Raptors on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. All right, so looking at what we've seen so far for my player in this one, what's your guys' take?
He is tearing it up, getting to his spots, getting the shots he wants, and the defense still has not been able to adjust.
And credit his teammates for recognizing that he's hot, getting him the ball, and in some cases, just getting out of the way.
Now, let's say you're a wing that is tasked with playing alongside Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. How would you ensure a successful fit, guys?
Well, I think defensively, Blake, you could really blend in well with him. He's a quick thinker who has phenomenal length, and that to me
Still
means
feel like
if
it's
you can
taking too
defend with
long
his
to
same
release the
kind of
ball.
vigor, you can really slow down opponents.
And he's a great transition player, too. So if you're an athletic wing looking to run up and down the floor, he could be the perfect running mate.
It's good.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want. Now they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Here's Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Again, Golden State.
A mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for him. But he's got that much room.
Pass all was Jefferson. Back to my player.
Really?
Ibaka. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
A strong presence on the offensive glass. Ibaka. When you don't box him out, you risk getting burned.
I'll mute this to the dog
Robinson
slap.
with it. Here's Burks. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to go on Serge Ibaka. First one falls for him. Now here's my player. Guarded closely. From downtown. Offensive board.
You can tell Green gets fired up
Did that man
every
just
time.
smash block him? He sure did, motherfucker.
Blocks it. An elite defender with great hands.
Russell.
Green
Buries it down low.
eye.
His presence as a scorer has
That's
a calming
great.
effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And here's my player outside. Drains it from downtown.
Someone must have gotten their singles crossed if he winds up that open in three-point range. I'm not sure that was the plan.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
No,
point.
come the fuck on, bro.
And it's Klay Thompson penetrating.
Big block.
Rejected by Pascal Siakam. And here's my player outside. Rebounded by the Warriors.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here is Curry. 9 points in the game. Clock at 6. Outside Russell.
My bad, I wasn't.
Well, with good form and a quick release, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot opportunities.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K. Well, boys, we're halfway home. What are your thoughts on my players so far?
Absolute brilliance. He carried their offense. He took good shots and showed great finishing ability.
Yeah, I mean, he was creative, relentless. Even when the guys were right in his shirt, he found ways to score. Incredible performance.
Shit.
And here's my player outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, what impressed me there was my player's decision-making, reading the pick and roll exceptionally well.
New arena, new all-star, new bench. It's a season of changes in Golden State.
Moving from Oakland to San Francisco without Kevin Durant, also without Klay Thompson while he gets back from that ACL injury suffered in the finals. Steph Curry is going to need to get back into MVP mode. But remember, they added an all-star guard in D'Angelo Russell. Me personally, I can't wait to see D'Lo and Curry play together.
Me too, Tim. I mean, what an offensive show those two will put on, especially when Klay Thompson is back. Now, the bench is paper thin. So
To my player. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer.
what a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there.
Outside Curry. Here's Thompson. Gasol grabs the board.
Shocking miss. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
My player up top. Guarded by Russell. Back to my player. Pass to Gasol. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks, and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Green outside. Stein inside. He's against Gasol. Basket good.
You see the length helping Cauley Stein there. It's what allows him to be a factor on the boards.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Toronto in the lead. The Raptors might have won the NBA title last year, but they're back in that underdog role after losing Kawhi. What can they do to get back to the promised land?
Well, it starts first and foremost with 2019 Most Improved Player Pascal Siakam. He really jumped onto the scene last year, and I'd like to see him continue to improve and take more of the offensive load. Maybe get that average over 20 points per game. But after losing Danny Green, too, he signed with the Lakers. The Raptors could use shooters to put around Siakam and Marc Gasol.
And I think some youth as well. I mean, they have a nice core, but they're vets in Gasol, Ibaka, and Lowry. But who is the next star? Could it be OG Anunoby? You just know Nick Nurse wants some younger guys to test out.
My player from deep. Toronto the rebound. He can't get that one. And so here's Golden State.
Next, they'll make some type of
In the third
splash.
quarter with just over 3.5 minutes
Smash.
off the clock.
Probably a small
A shot
force.
by Burks,
Small
no
force
good.
smash.
Here's my player, plenty of space. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And so far, my player has his
Maybe like a
fingerprints
shot
all over this
slasher,
game,
but
dominating on offense and
smash,
refusing to
I
let up.
guess.
Timeout called the Warriors. My player really making a difference here.
He's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking him to drop in another three.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Curry. Sinks that one from the post.
Working the defense over in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
And they double up my player. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Curry covering. To the inside. Hollis
on, hit
Jefferson
those,
misses.
bro.
Terrific job
Stupid.
defending the bucket that time. It's not an easy task stopping that fella
Stole
when
my
he's headed to the
rebound,
rim.
man. It's not that serious, dude.
And here's my player. 32
help you.
points in the game. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Goes back up. Doesn't go for it. Now the Warriors moving it up. For the lead.
He shot that. That's
Here's
crazy.
Looney. Lays it up and banks it in.
After leaning on the three-point shot in the first half, they're starting to get away from it here in the second. More of their shots are coming from inside.
Pass to Powell. Back to my player.
Bro, set the screen. Oh my fucking god.
Now here's Van Fleet. 6 on the shot clock. My player. There's the triple. But they get it back. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Ibaka.
I need to fix it.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Love how Ibaka gets nasty down low. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
And that one misses. That one misses. The Warriors leading.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
But they've got to hurry to make it happen.
Take a good shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Cold off that. That's crazy.
The 3 from Steph Curry. The Raptors pull it in.
Wish they gave you more energy in this too.
My player outside. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Just 1 quarter left in the books, guys. And from what you've seen, how do you think my player has performed?
Long-range weapon. I mean, if you give him any room, he's burying
They ain't even
the
give me
three,
much
and
energy.
that's real important here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I think they can count on him. I mean, he's fearless, and it just does not matter, guys, if he's wide open or if there's a hand in his face, because he's confident either way.
Want to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He hits a second from the line. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
I even get shit back?
Toronto
That's
trailing
crazy.
here. The 3 is up.
Bro,
That
hit
shot
those.
missing.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell. But me personally, I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the 3.
The fadeaway. Bullseye.
I was gonna say, that's gotta be.
play
no
from
energy, so
my
I didn't know if I'm
player, and if you give him a
I
chance
do
to
got
get
difficult
fancy
shots
with
already
it,
shot.
he's gonna take it.
I don't know why some of them
And
more
here's
doing
Steph
that.
Curry for three. It's
I need to
rebounded
get
by
better.
Powell. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Ibaka.
Blinking yellow. I'm so low on energy. That's crazy.
And that one drops for him.
Well, when you have someone with Ibaka's size and coordination, it's a crime not to get him some looks inside.
It's Klay Thompson on the wing. Shoots a fader. That one falls, coming off Stephen Curry's feet.
Next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fade away at home.
My player from deep. Golden State with the rebound. Now Robinson. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now, reminding me of my playing days.
Well, you were a dead end, but their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
My player outside. Takes the three. The shot that
Dude,
time
come on,
not
bro.
on target.
That's crazy.
Outside Curry. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous.
Now here's my player. Guarded by Robinson.
Slashing
My player,
capability. Never
and it's
mind, never mind.
rejected.
Don't have slashing capability. What was this build?
Klay Thompson for three. Another three for
I guess I
Golden
just had
State.
some whisper down.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a
All right,
purpose.
just give me the ball.
The D has not been able to keep up.
My player from deep. Pass to Powell. Back to Lowry. My player outside.
My hand would take so long to like gather after
Right
you
spot
catch
for
it.
them,
and shit. That's
trying
really
to
fucking
will them to
cool.
victory.
That's weird.
Timeout called the Warriors.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
That man's old glass.
Green right side. Back to Russell. Pass to Looney. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Johnson.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Russell with the bucket.
That's
Nice
crazy.
work mixing in
my
this
defensive
mid-range
breakdown. It was making me
jumper.
go a little
When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, he can bury it.
My player outside. Takes the three. Thompson
I do
grabs
not
the
know why
miss.
it faded like that.
Throwing up
What the
ill-advised
fuck?
threes isn't how to close this
That's
gap.
crazy.
Got to get a better shot than that.
Russell covered by my player.
Still got some
Oh,
work
he
to
knows
do
that
before
one
the shit
should have gone in.
releases.
That hurts.
From long range.
Eat.
Yeah, he can't hit that time.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Not that
Oh, where's
far
that
out,
one?
at least. He can work for a better shot than that. Trust me on that.
He's not playing in an empty gym. That's his game, guys. Battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chances.
And crashing in hard. Man, oh man. He put an exclamation point on that dunk.
And that's the guy you want to box out.
Yeah, and that's the only way he knows how to do it, Blake. Hard. And soft just isn't in his vocabulary, even though I know it's in yours, Tim.
Whoa, whoa.
Russell with the bucket.
A long wingspan gives
That's crazy.
Russell some extra length when getting shots off, and that might be why he's not rattled from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
He saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
And my player throws it
Big
down.
dunks.
Getting up My player's showing some hops. I bet we will see tons of flushes from him in the coming years.
Pass to
I
Curry.
really wish I had some animations.
Russell.
That'll make this so much better. Get some dribbling animations. They don't even gotta add all of them, just some. Like, come on.
Back to Curry.
These default ass animations.
Fires the three.
I swear to
The Raptors pull it in. My player with it. Pass to Ibaka. My player. Cauley Stein defending. Here's Johnson.
No,
Back to my player.
You
Here's
got it.
Ibaka. Cauley Stein defending.
He actually.
And Ibaka is a talented shooter, and you
That's
got to
crazy.
think of how he gets his shot over the aggressive defense.
The Warriors on offense. 6-point lead. Now here is Curry. Defended by Lowry.
They just gonna leave Curry open right
Now
there.
here is Curry. Pass to Thompson. No good on the three. From deep three-point range, knocks down the three.
If my player can continue to hit clutch shots like that, he'll be a name in this league for a while.
Timeout called the Warriors. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really
Yeah,
the
we
enemy
lost.
in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
He knocked down a three or two, who knows?
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Your thoughts, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
Here's my player. From downtown, misses. So we see the Warriors get the win here.
It didn't lead his team to a victory, guys, but my player was incredibly sharp out there tonight. I really liked his effort level. I really liked how he stuck with it even in a loss, but maybe he could have done just a bit more.
Yeah, asking for more might be a stretch, Brian. MP was one of the best players on the court. The big key in a loss like this for him is to not get discouraged. It's the NBA. You can play well and lose.
Okay. Quits. Now I'm gonna make a small forward slashing build and see how that goes. And that will probably be the final build. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, how can we not load back on these? I don't like these. Finish. Oh, there was more of these? What? I didn't even know. Oh, whatever gives me the most vertical and agility, I guess. 90 vertical, 80 speed. Yes. This. Okay. that's a high drop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Big slash. Very big. Block a little bit. I'll go like 30-30 on the rebounds. I guess. I don't think I'm really doing post fades like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's a slash. I'm not gonna do that shit. I don't do fucking hook shots on that shit, so. But it does go high. They might be nice. So let me do this. I don't need that high still. I'm not do like a 40 steal or something. 50 block. Put these down to like. Let me see what I can do on this. Alright, yeah, I do that. Let's put these up a little bit. Okay. Build. Be 6-7 seems good. Six, 7, let's go 200, I guess. What was the strength originally? Yeah, 70. Yeah, keep that on 205, I guess. That's really good vertical a little bit. Thanks, man. Does wingspan change anything with dunking? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know if it did. That just changes strength. I don't really need strength right now. That gives me a better shot. I'm not gonna do. I'll do that. Gives me some volume, I guess. I'll do 80, I guess. Slasher? Yes. It's where he's maxed out right there. Yeah, don't get a fucking 95 driving dunk into 8. Jesus. Because we're just going for 99. Hall of Fame back-to-backs. Hall of Fame blocks. Hall of Fame contact finisher. Flip that, maybe. Mob City finisher. Giant Slayer, I guess. I could be doing that. Let's do this actually. That goes. That's how it goes. Shooting upgrade, do catching shots. I guess corner specialist actually. That's so weird. Let's get some of these, so. Need a quick first step. We need that go. Does it go Hall of Fame? No, alright. Ankle breaker it is. Yeah, that seems good to me. Okay. Just throw this shit in the clamps. Alright.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Alright, so
NBA
slasher
2K20 and the My Player build process is what it's all about, baby. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga with our experts, Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Anyone else excited to check out this My Player build?
Oh, I absolutely am. One of the
Curry,
best parts of
are
2K
you serious?
is working on
Come
your
on,
MP.
2K, don't be
Seeing
doing
how
that
far
shit now.
you
I
can
know
go
he's
tonight
Curry,
will be a good indication of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. You know, the scoreboard, the box score, the highlights. They all never lie, so we can see ratings and this and that, but once the lights go on, once the arena is packed, we see how good your My Player really is.
Some quick
It's so dumb not
retaliation
having
right there, huh, guys?
animations
Yeah,
for
sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And what an opportunity here to see what you can do on this Raptors team that won their first ever NBA championship just last year.
Yeah, and it's crazy coming in here as a wing player. I mean, you talk about big shoes to fill. The claw like Kawhi Leonard, he's gone, but it's a chance for somebody to step into this role, and if you can handle the pressure, I have no doubt about it that they can find success.
Yeah, it's not only the pressure, but as a younger player, the maturity level, experience. Kawhi learned so much under Popovich, the championship he won in San Antonio, then with the Raptors. This is an MP build where you're going to have all eyes on
Capable of being a defensive anchor, the key for Cauley-Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
He's a very strong finisher in the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
That one.
I wish he'd go for the dunk more.
This is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early, hitting 3 or 4.
Holy cow. That was an
Outside Curry.
contest, dude. That's
Pass
crazy.
to Russell. Siakam with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And that one's good. My player.
He's going crazy.
4 or 5
Slashes
shots
like
have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And here's Steph Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Powell. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 4. And it's My Player missing.
Step backs like that. Just went for it because it did.
The 3 from D'Angelo Russell. Doesn't go that time. Toronto with the ball. Here's My Player. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
It's important to play in attack mode and keep putting pressure on defenders. Solid drive for My Player.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a big gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Well, like most NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now, remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers, so they need the next generation of Raptors, and obviously
Big
Pascal
slash.
Siakam is a great start.
I do think they
I
want
didn't
the young
expect
guys
to
who
make
can
that.
win.
11%.
Now,
Yeah.
the East is still
How about
open, and Toronto is still, I think, a player away from returning to the finals. As we saw last year, anything can happen once you make it. Nick Nurse isn't afraid to play rookies at all. So if you play here, your number will be called.
No matter what they're doing offensively, even if nothing else is working, Curry's long-range shot is always
Take
a
off.
reliable option.
Now here's my player. He's got 10. Rebounded by
I'll just
the
pull
Warriors.
Dungeon out.
Thompson outside. Here's Green. Out to Thompson.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
I'm gonna catch a lot.
Toronto leading.
Come
Very
on,
pretty
man.
alley-oop layup.
That kind
What an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
of NA. I was like,
It's a play I'm sure they just
I
love
wanted
to
him to
run.
slam.
They've probably done it in
Yeah,
practice
it didn't
1,000 times.
Split
And
that.
as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish. Laying it in for the 2 points works just
My team
fine.
has
Because,
no
Tim, you've
defense.
said this before.
crazy.
2 points is 2 points. Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Yeah, that's
Tough
bullshit.
D on the inside.
Sure was. Absolutely no easy access to the bucket when this fella's in the middle.
Now here's Russell. Defended by Van Fleet. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. From long range. And the Warriors.
swear to God.
Another
Dude.
3.
He's looking pretty confident out there. 5 of 7
You
so
serious?
far from the field.
Oh my god.
And 2 free throws
Come
coming
on,
up
you
as
had
he
to foul.
misses
I
that
think he
one.
wanted to
Drawing
dunk
the
that shit
whistle
on
on
this
a
shit,
lot
too.
of contact there.
That's crazy.
That's going to go on Thompson.
As an up-and-comer, my player can really help himself by drawing fouls. It illustrates his smarts and his toughness.
The Warriors making a switch here. Golden State trailing. Now here is Curry. 13 points in this game. Pass to McKinney. Here's Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Looney. Offensive rebound.
Try.
Now here's Robinson.
Do something.
Tries yet again. The Raptors pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. He's not the guy to give open looks to,
Turn.
but they got away with it.
And I love
And I got
that
takeover.
my
That's-
player concentrated on getting to the right spot, and he was rewarded for the stellar effort.
Yeah, go
Here's
crazy. Stop playing. I feel like I'm gonna lose it.
Shot and
Most
game
the second
clock
quarter.
separated by
I don't know if I
5.
should activate it right now or wait. If we get the ball, I'm activating.
Inside. Terrific assist and a nice finish.
He got
Just
his
a
finish,
solid
left hand.
play all around.
Mine too.
6 of 8 with that one, and there is no slowing them down.
Here's my player.
Come
And
on,
plenty of
stop
contact
fouling.
on
I'm
the
trying to catch
shots,
a
so
body.
the 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Golden State.
To be an effective wing player, you're going to spend some time at the free throw line. I think my player has figured that much out.
Oh,
Now Curry. Pass to Looney.
I don't know what the fuck's happening on my stream. Hold up. I guess it's working, but my Elgato screen froze or something. I don't know.
Unable to get that one to go.
Shit's weird. I'll leave it. I
A
think it's
free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Raptors on. And as this game develops, only a quarter of action in the books, but what's your read
It's like
so
froze on my
far
Elgato,
on my
but
player's
it's
performance?
good on YouTube.
Whatever the
so,
defense
just
came in
leave it.
trying to do against him, it isn't working. His recognition has
Wait,
been fantastic.
Yeah, he's seeing the whole floor, not just a part of it. He's taking great shots, and he's
Oh,
just
come on,
extremely
bro.
productive and efficient. So I'm curious to see if he can keep it
Crazy.
rolling.
Now, let's say you're a wing that is tasked with playing alongside Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. How would you ensure a successful set?
Well, I think defensively, Blake, you can really blend in well with him. He's a quick thinker who has phenomenal length, and that to me means if you can defend with his same kind of vigor, you can really slow down opponents.
And he's a great transition player, too. So if you're an athletic wing looking to run up and down the floor, he could be the perfect running mate.
Robinson. Pass to Curry. The three ball.
Nope.
It's remounted by Johnson.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that
That's
shot.
crazy.
And my player gets it to go.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
My teammates don't have any
bucket.
type of defense.
And that assist, he got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Pass to Van Fleet. Here's Ibaka. Curry covering. Ibaka, that's good.
And from that medium range area, I have to say, Ibaka's pretty reliable.
Outside Curry. Here's Burks. Puts up a three. That one falls, coming off Stephen Curry's feet.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Timeouts still take forever, man. I just want to get back to the game.
So it's my player. He's covered by Thompson. Here's my player. Got a piece
Yeah, I
of
shouldn't
it.
have tried that.
The Raptors might have
Really
won
just
the
wanna
NBA
dunk this.
title last year, but they're back in that underdog role after losing Kawhi. What can they do to get back to the promised land?
Well, it starts, first and foremost, with 2019 Most Improved Player, Pascal Siakam. He really jumped onto the scene last year, and I'd like to see him continue
see
to
if you can
improve
make
and take more of the
pure shot,
offensive
like
load.
9%.
Maybe get that average over 20 points per game. But after losing Danny Green, too, he signed with the Lakers. The Raptors could use shooters to put around Siakam and Marc Gasol.
And I think the youth as well. I mean, they have a nice core, but they're vets in Gasol, Ibaka, and Lowry. But who is the next star? Could it be OG Anunoby? You just know Nick Nurse wants some younger guys to test out.
Dude, set the fucking screen.
And they double up my player. And the layup's good.
That's crazy.
Off
I
the
like
glass.
this
You shot the ball
100%
exceptionally
smother.
well as they built this lead for themselves.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thompson. Over my player. Misses off the right iron.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
And the
So
play
you do that to
stops
Clay
as it
and
looks like an
body.
over-the-back call here.
Well, that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound, but a little too aggressive.
And it was unnecessary, too. He wasn't in good position there and was never going to get to that ball.
Yeah, kind of just a useless foul.
They need to stop.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. All right, so 2 quarters down, 2 to go. What have you guys seen from my players so far?
Yeah, I really don't know what more you could have asked for from him as a finisher. The shot was on point, he was attacking, and really no one on that defense could stop him.
He really did impose his will at the offensive end. Sometimes we feel that turnaround, but he had a sharp mental approach backed by physical toughness. Very effective in the two-man game. Lots of Gasol's offense is off the pick and roll.
Outside Russell. Misses the tray. Toronto leading. New arena, new all-star, new bench. It's a season of changes in Golden State.
Coming from Oakland to San Francisco without Kevin Durant, also without Klay Thompson while he gets back from that ACL injury suffered in the finals. Steph Curry is going to need to get back into MVP mode. But remember, they added a guard in D'Angelo Russell. Me personally, I can't wait to see D'Lo and Curry play together.
Me too, Tim. I mean, what an offensive show those two will put on, especially when Klay Thompson is back. Now, the bench is paper thin, so expect the starters to play a lot. However, come playoff time, are you going to tell me that you want to face a team with Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green? Didn't think so.
Outside Lowry, three-pointer. A rebound by Green.
For a lot,
The
but
Warriors
no,
trailing.
it's a
Here's
play.
Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the wheels on Curry getting down the floor quickly. The D looking totally lost.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's my player. Golden State with
Why
the
didn't you
rebound.
shoot from there, bro? That's crazy. You couldn't have waited for one more step to
To
get
the
more
middle.
in the paint to do that shit.
Pass to
It's
McKinney.
crazy.
Back to Green.
I
Oh,
guess you
yes,
gotta time
he
things a
did.
little better in
5
this
up,
game.
5 down for him so
2K19.
Gotta like the
That shit
decision-making from
would've been
Cauley Stein. He's aware that he must continue to
serious?
improve as a passer.
far. For the lead. And he lays it up in.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
To the left wing. Let's loose for three.
Green, I see you,
Cans it
Lowry.
from
I see you.
downtown.
A quick decision maker. Lowry very comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Green outside. Cauley Stein. No good on that shot. Good work defensively by Marc Gasol. Here's my player. It's a deflection.
I didn't even mean to pull. I tapped it.
Here's Curry. And
No way.
Curry throws
No
it down.
The ability
No
to shoot
fucking
with great range, drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him offensively.
You know, I would have
Pass to
accepted.
Gasol.
I would have
The
accepted
shot
that.
from the low
Them
post
2
is
points
good.
if that was a layup. But Curry just fucking dunked with my team down there. Though.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Of all people, it couldn't even. Not even Clay.
Curry up
Like,
top.
at least
Defended by
Clay,
Lowry.
but Curry.
Lots of room. And
Hell no,
good as
Curry
it
is not
takes a
doing that shit.
nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Curry is not doing
I
that shit.
love that recognition from Steph Curry. Has a good understanding for when to shoot and when to give it up. He's got
Fuck
so many
that.
tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
The Warriors on offense. They trail by 1. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
I can't believe it. Well, I'm gonna try something. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the stream. I think I accidentally paused my Elgato, so that's why it's not fucking moving. So hold on. Hopefully it just don't mess up. Okay, seems fine to me. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Just making sure. Alright.
Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. You know, is that a character for him to miss those when the D's not right in his face?
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's some incredible vision from my player. Are we sure he isn't a point guard?
Pass to Looney. Here's McKinney, guarded by Ibaka. This one for 3. The shot by Burks, no good. And so it's Toronto with it.
Take off.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Van Fleet. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. My player.
And tough take, but in the end, my player maintained focus, which is key on difficult finishes like that.
Here's McKinney. Pass to Burks. Curry. Here's Looney. And it's good.
Really?
Fought through contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line. And his first trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Rich, why is he looking like that? What the fuck?
Both teams making some changes here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Powell. My player. Outside Lowry. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Really careless
Yeah,
turnover.
okay.
That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Green outside. Back to Cauley Stein. Over Gasol. And that one's good. Cauley Stein.
Sometimes you forget that Cauley Stein has this shot, dependable at connecting from the mid-range.
Dude,
Curry with the steal.
can't even hold the fucking ball.
Now the Warriors moving it up. And then Klay Thompson with the dunk.
Sharp steal and the run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams to pull away. Maybe that will be a springboard for
Maybe
them.
it'll inspire them.
I think it could inspire them. I mean, a dunk like that, coming off a great defensive play, has to build them some momentum.
I was finna get the putback. He should have just stayed there and lobbed it. I was coming hot, bro.
At the line, Gasol.
He misses the free throw.
Stop
And as
breaking.
much as
You need the
Gasol
ball,
does for this team offensively, don't forget he was the defensive player of the year in 2003. Tremendous all-around talent.
Outside Russell. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Curry's shot is good.
Man, he got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
Look at this.
My player outside to the
See, it's
paint.
not like accelerating.
Gasol can't hit that one.
Terrific job defending the bucket that time. It's not an easy task.
That's some bullshit right there. That is some bullshit. Not even.
It's
not a fucking
on this
foul. That
run
was just
has
some
been
bullshit.
fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Dumped by the Lakers in a 2017 trade to create cap space, D'Angelo Russell sure made the most of his move to Brooklyn as he was selected to his first All-Star game in 2019.
Two shots.
And so he hits both.
24th pick in the 2006 NBA draft, Lowry's developed into a perennial all-star. It shows what can happen when you really put the work in.
Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Thompson, no stranger to these situations, playing in all those
Lowry,
NBA
Lowry.
finals, always willing to fire in big moments.
My player up top. He's covered by Thompson.
No.
Pass to Powell.
Trying to freaking
Back to my player.
dunk.
6 to shoot.
Pull the stick back. He tries to do the step back.
On the wing, Norman Powell. And again, no good by Toronto.
Exactly. Always
The
shoots.
shot. Again, Golden State.
Great play call because you know Thompson's deadly in the catch-and-shoot game, so just get him the ball.
My player outside. Now here's Powell. He's closely guarded. Here's my player.
What the?
Good
I mean
work
that.
defensively by Klay Thompson. The Warriors leading. Russell with it. Guarded by Lowry. Russell misses. My player with it. It's blocked.
You can tell Green gets fired up every time he blocks it. An elite
Man, gotta
defender
hold
with
and protect
great
the
hands.
basket.
And so here's Golden State. Now here is Curry. Count it!
You want to talk about cool
Should've
under
gave you more
fire.
energy, bro.
Everyone
By
in
the
the
time
building
you hit
knew
halftime,
Curry
you
was
have
getting the
fucking
ball,
half.
and he still comes
Shit.
through with the
Can't do
play
shit
of the
with
game.
half energy, especially with not good though. Can't do shit.
My player outside. It's
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
now Green. And here's
Are
Russell.
selling me.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Thompson. No good from three-point territory.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. You just can't dial it in from deep this half.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Buries it! And he has brought them within 2 points. Here's Curry. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And what do you guys think?
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
The drive by my player. Good work defensively
I
by
can't
Klay
shoot,
Thompson.
bro. I was hitting those earlier.
Curry with it. And they need to stop the
Dude, why
clock,
are you
so there's the
fouling
foul.
when
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but really no other option there. They did a good job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the one who'd go to the line.
A good offensive execution.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Oh, God,
Your
really?
thoughts, guys?
I guess they're not yet willing to give up, but you know they have no quit in them. I'll give them that.
And you have to respect that, I suppose. Most teams, most coaches would be moving on from this one already.
Shoots the three. That shot missing.
Well, outstanding perimeter defense there. That one well contested.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna see if you can make like a pure sharp or something and get the fucking 3 super high on. Cause I didn't know you could scroll all the way down like that when I made this dude.
This is the year of the beer, leave a hair in a chair so they know we was here. Staring at fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road.
Okay, how many bills? I'm not gonna make a whole new one. I just wanna see some stuff. Do that. Skill breakdowns. Okay, that goes crazy. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, so you can kind of make like a fucking pure sharp or something like that if you wanted to. Slasher or shot slasher, you know what I'm saying? Then you got a playmaking slasher right there. A defending slasher. Pure shooter. A defending shooter. Yeah. Pure playmaker. A defending playmaker. That's like a lockdown. Alright. I want to see something like this. Just straight agility, probably. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. And then your 3 can go to a 95. Your MIDI goes to a 94. Okay. Then we'll do this. Okay, get these. Just to get some more badges up in that motherfucker. Get some post moves, get them playmaking badges. So, I guess we'll get some steals. And defensive rebound. And if you make him 6 feet tall, you just get 1 in the MIDI. What happens if you make him taller? Okay, so you don't want to sacrifice too much. So 6'5" probably the go-to height. Weight don't really fucking matter. You want that acceleration and shit. So I guess, man, you can't make his 3 any higher than 95 by the looks of it. Okay. I guess that's how it is. Yeah. Let me see some of these. What would be a shot maker like? So shooting and playmaking. Wow, green and orange. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right here. Then that's on some agility and vert. Yeah. 83 speed, 79 vert, 87 speed, 68 vert. Yeah, probably to go right here then. And then do all these. What's the MIDI go to? Maybe 3 wow. Driving lamp. Then you want as much playmaking badges as you can get. Okay, and then probably just gonna go for steal and rebound, I guess. Decent steal. And then split the rebound. Yeah, that seems alright. Real quickness, yeah. I forgot all that quickness. Gotta play defense. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to go super small. 6'5", probably the way to go. Short for more speed and vert, acceleration and vert. And then you need that mid-wingspan. So you can get an 88. That ain't bad. Whoops, nope, okay. Then, your playmaking or shot creator badges. I don't know. Step back to springers. Alright. I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna fuck around with this. I was doing fine, so yeah, this is basically it for this video. So leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. I'll be posting 2K20 videos when the shit comes out. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I'm out. Thanks so much.